Zabraks, also known as Iridonians, are a near-human species from the planet Iridonia, an exceedingly unforgiving world filled with dangerous animals and deadly acid pits. The Zabraks are generally believed to be a creation by the ancient Rakatan bioengineers, seeking to find answers to their loss of connection to the Force. Coming into existence sometime 30,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, they are one of the first space-exploring races, and as such are a common race amongst the galaxy, found among all walks of life. The physical feature that seems to be immediately recognizable in the Zabrak species is their cranial horns displayed on top of their heads. These can vary to all different sizes and shapes, some Zabraks possessing many of these horns, and others hardly any at all. The length of these horns grows as Zabrak gets older, signifying their coming of age. In adulthood, they cease in their growth, having been fully developed. Most Zabrak skin colors include all tones associated with human skin color, while Iridonian Zabraks seemingly tend to have more reds and yellows associated with their skin. The varieties in hair color are identical to humans. Their eyes the same color as ours, or a shade of purple or red. Although many sources claim that Zabraks are incapable of neither growing facial hair nor eyebrows, I find this to be untrue on many accounts. Whether this is a sign of past intermingling with humans, or just a simple case of genetic variance within the species, is largely unclear. However, the most remarkable characteristic of the species is their second heart, as well as their fierce resiliency to physical pain. As such, they often can withstand greater injuries than humans of similar physical fitness. Zabraks earn their facial tattoos at their rite of passage, an event that occurs during their coming of age. Their tattoos can represent their heritage, their personal history, or personality. Some may also be a tribute to a past ancestor or famed heroes of their society. Being near human species, Zabraks are capable of interbreeding with humans. The Night Sister Asajj Ventress is a hybrid between the two, as are all other Night Sisters. There are two different varieties of Zabraks. The first is what I simply refer to as typical Zabraks, and the second is the Iridonian Zabraks. Typical Zabraks are extremely independent when it comes to their personal confidence, much to the credit of an extremely harsh home planet. They can be very headstrong and stubborn when it comes to their own capability or tasks. In consequence, many Zabraks are often extremely hard workers, placing their entire focus to achieving their goals of whatever job they may be doing. Although the typical Zabrak's pride can be unsavory to other races, they do not carry themselves out in this fashion in order to gain a sense of superiority. Rather, they are just simply immensely dedicated to whatever it is they do, stubbornly striving for excellence. As such, they do not typically see other races as lesser beings than themselves, and racial supremacy is an exceedingly uncommon thing amongst their species. The red and yellow-skinned Iridonian Zabraks share much in common with their typical counterparts, however they seemingly identify much more strongly with their harsh homeworld. They are often seen as much more warrior-like, often living in large tribes or villages, honing their martial skill and weapon crafting. Iridonian Zabraks are almost always found on Iridonia, but also can be found on the planet Dathomir, as well as some few others. Zabraks are found all throughout the galaxy, many having never actually been to their origin world of Iridonia. Due to this, personalities and beliefs of Zabraks can vary immensely, and not all of them act in these sort of manners. Zabraks occupy every sort of possible niche in the galaxy, from mysterious Jedi Knights to ordinary citizens to the scummiest of space pirates. They are as varied in personality as their human counterparts. Some notable Zabraks include Jedi Master Eth Koth, the In-Wolf Sazin, the bounty hunter Sugi, the engineer Bao-Dur, and of course, the Sith assassin Darth Maul.